Are you looking for a great bonfire that you can build at your campsite or have in your backyard whenever you want to have some people over? I've got this thing right here. It's called the Solo Stove Bonfire, and it's awesome. I want to talk to you guys about that today. So this right here is called the Solo Stove Bonfire. I'm gonna link it up because this thing is amazing. First of all, it's all stainless steel construction here, and the way it works is it's got all these little holes on the bottom, so you're letting a lot of oxygen in and feeding that fire, and then it comes up through the top here, but then it also comes up through the cage here, and there's holes all around the rim here. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see all those holes around the rim there? So it feeds it from the bottom and from the top, and so you get a more complete and more even burn for your bonfire. So I've got some stuff in here. I figured I'd go ahead and just light it up to show you guys how it works. The smoke keeps it to where the smoke is coming up and not like out spreading everywhere, so you don't smell as smoky whenever you're done with your bonfire, which is a major plus. Especially here, we're just out in our backyard. We usually use this thing right here. It's just a ring of bricks with that we put our logs in and whatnot, and whenever we get done with this, I always like reek of smoke. But with this thing right here, due to the complete burn and the way the burn happens with all the oxygen flowing on top and bottom, I never have a problem smelling like smoke. Like the other night, I lit this thing up just because I wanted to have a nice bonfire in the backyard. And whenever I went to bed, I realized that I didn't take a bath that night, even after doing this, and I didn't even smell the smoke on me. It was amazing. There is, I was talking to some guy online, there's a Weber grill ring if you wanted to turn this into a grill that fits this thing perfectly. On the inside you have a grate under there which is going to catch most of the ash. And another thing about this bonfire is that because you have more of a complete burn from your wood and from your fire, there's not as much ash left over at the end, which is very nice. The only downside that I can really see to this thing is that you kind of lose some of the ambiance, if you will, of a traditional bonfire, you know, just on your grass with a bunch of logs in your backyard, you know, not being contained or anything like that. So you kind of lose, you know, the crackling of it and the poking it with the stick and all that type of stuff, because you really don't have to do all of that right here. In fact, Solo Stove, the way they got this design is because their original products are hiking stoves that you can bring. So the way those work is it's basically, how would you describe it? Like the size of a coffee pot, except that. And then you basically take like twigs and sticks from the ground and you pile it up onto there. Then you light that and you can use that as a fire source for cooking food. And then it's super compact, really easy to bring along. There's even like a little sleeve for it that comes with it. And it's able to cook your food on the go without having to carry any gas, any propane, all the stuff that you need. Instead, you just pick up what nature has to offer, you light a match, and you can get cooking. So I really like that. Another thing about the Solo Stove is, let's see, let me go get it real quick. It's right over here. You get this, a nice carrying case for it. It's a big giant bag that comes with it. Very nice. It's like a nylon bag, and it's got the cord along it and the pincher. I don't know what these things are called, but to close it up. But what I really like about it is that the Solo Stove just fits right on top here. And if you want to like carry wood with your stove, all you have to do is put wood inside the stove, because it's just an open cavity, and you can carry it all in one thing. Your stove, your wood, you have this nice bag, and the bag comes with handles. The only aspect that I could see improvement on is with the handles here, because this thing's probably a good 15-20 pounds if I had to guess. It would be nice if these straps had some kind of padding on them, just so that it's a little bit more comfortable in the hand whenever you go to pick it up. But other than that, man, this thing's pretty awesome. Actually, I just thought about this. One other thing that I could see, whether it be on the inside or the outside, it's just like a small little like zipper pocket or something, so that you could put a box of matches or a little thing of matches or a lighter or something like that. That would be very handy to have. I would really like something like that. But all in all, great bag. Even if you don't use it for the stove, I mean, this is an awesome bag that you can just bring camping with if you want a good camping bag. Oh yeah, we got a nice little, I didn't put that much wood on there because I didn't want to get a complete bonfire going, but man, look at that. Looking good. And because of the way the oxygen flows through here, your burn lasts longer because you're getting more of a complete burn throughout the bonfire. So I really like this thing. Look at that burn, just such a nice burn. Like I said, there's smoke coming up, but it doesn't smell, it doesn't get on you. It's not as bad as what it normally is for some reason. I don't know why that is. Very cool. It could be the type of wood that's being used in there too. I don't know for sure. But definitely has a nice modern, sleek design, very easy to use. I had the first time that I used it, I did the same thing with the dryer lint and the wood, and it just lit up like that. I was so surprised. This thing is the way to go if you're looking for like a bonfire on the go, if you will. So I could definitely recommend this thing for all you dads out there who like bonfires, like sitting outside around with your friends, you know, having a drink, telling stories, getting out there with your kids. Me and the kids roasted marshmallows the other day on it. Came out perfectly crisp. Held the marshmallows like this high above the fire, just to where the tips of the flames were touching it. Came out roasted so perfectly. It was so good. Like I said, if you guys want to check this out, I'm gonna link it up. Thank y'all for watching. Dad out.